So, it's been too long, my friend, and you've noticed your motivation has been eroding away as the months go by. Well, here's the good news. If you're passionate about narrative film, you might not actually have a problem with motivation per se. The lack of motivation is more than likely symptomatic of other issues. One being overwhelm. You're chronically feeling overwhelmed. And two, chronic lack of momentum. The longer that you go with either of these conditions, the effects will continue to compound over time. Your motivation will continue to atrophy, and it's pretty much bad news bears from there. Okay. How do we break the cycle so we can do the damn thing? Let's talk about it. You could be overwhelmed for one of 5 possible reasons. 1, I work a full-time job. When I have time off, half that time goes to recovering from the work week hangover, mixing a few family obligations here and there, and I just don't feel like I have time to do anything. 2, I just been getting conflicting advice. I wish I'd have gone to film school or something. I feel like I'm trying to build my own roadmap. 3, I would shoot these ideas I got, but there's just too many steps between having an idea and actually making something. 4, man, I can watch filmmaking content like all day, every day, twice on a Sunday, but it's like the leap between studying it and actually doing it. There's like a wall there. 5, I enjoy watching other people's work, but holy hell, how am I supposed to measure up to any of this? Let's talk about pulling the plug on each one of these scenarios. If the job situation and lack of time is creating overwhelm because you just don't feel like you have enough time to do anything, then you need to simplify your approach. So put the passion projects aside for now, and we need to shoot smaller projects to get momentum and close those gaps in your skill set. We're talking lean, mean, shootable projects. Use one actor, don't use any crew, shoot it yourself, minimal shots, minimal dialogue, focus on capturing a feeling, a simple story, beginning, middle, end. It should be something that you could shoot in a couple of hours. You might feel like you won't be happy shooting anything other than your passion projects, and you would be wrong. Trust me. So if the issue you've been dealing with is conflicting advice, you've been doing a lot of second guessing, maybe you're self-taught, you're constantly asking, hey, what should I be doing to get to the next level? Action brings clarity. We need to get you moving, okay? You can't steer a parked car. Too many steps. If you've been feeling like, man, there's just too many steps between having an idea and actually making a film, then we need to remove some of those steps. Make something simple. If you can't find crew, then make something that doesn't require crew. You can't find actors? Don't use actors. Use friends, use family. But you have to start somewhere. If you're waiting for all the stars to align before you try making anything, you'll never make anything. Video head syndrome. If your problem is you're just being a video head, cut it out. How about this? You're not allowed to watch any more filmmaking content until you shoot something. Compare in despair. So you've been looking at other people's highlight reels who are much further along in their filmmaking journey, and you're getting lost in the sauce. You're getting intimidated. You're getting the paralysis by analysis. Cut it out. Just stop. Stop looking at what everybody else is doing and focus on what you're doing. It's a lot harder to get caught in the whole compare and despair trap when you're busy doing something. Okay? You know what I mean? So the solution for that, go and shoot something. You got a week to do it. So let's say, we pulled the plug on the whole overwhelm thing. Next, how do we get momentum? Momentum is gonna solve 80% of your problems. Let's take it in phases. Let's take it in steps. Phase 1, do what is necessary. Your passion projects aren't necessary right now. You need to shake off feeling stuck and stagnant. Set a date for a week from today. I want you to write a story with these ingredients: 1 location, 1 actor, minimal dialogue, or maybe no dialogue. Up to you. Give it a beginning, give it a middle, give it an end. Make it 3 minutes or less. I want you to focus on using film grammar to really make us feel something, okay? Really zero in on a moment and make us, the audience, feel something. You can make the story about anything you want. Just keep it stupid simple. I don't need you getting lost in the sauce here trying to make an epic. We're not making Jurassic Park here. As far as talent or actors, use family and friends if needed. If you know any actors who are willing to jump in on this, great, use them. Show the finished product to, one of your film friends for feedback. Phase 2, do what is possible. So first we did what's necessary. Next, we're doing what's possible. Now, realistically, it's only possible to work on a few things at a time with each film. Maybe you're working full time, maybe you got some kiddos, so you got a full plate. You're gonna have to keep the project small for a while. You might have to shoot solo. Now, you wanna work on something new with each film, and you only wanna work on a few things at a time. We wanna focus on learning. As the projects organically start to get bigger and more challenging, you'll be closing those gaps in your skill set along the way, and you'll have massive momentum. You'll be building confidence along the way. Phase 3, scaling organically. So suddenly you're doing what you didn't even think was possible maybe a few months ago. Because you're shooting more, things that used to require a lot of thought, a lot of energy, all of a sudden are coming really easy to you. Other skills are becoming muscle memory. Things are becoming second nature. So now you got more bandwidth for those higher level things. And you've managed to scale your projects organically by just working on a few little things at a time. And then you'll realize like your most significant breakthroughs in your workflow, ways of being just more efficient at what you're doing, those breakthroughs were kind of inevitable because you took things a little bit at a time. So it was easy to wrap your head around everything and really get those reps in there. You need to start with small projects, really small projects, right? And you need to work your way up. You're gonna use the momentum and the small wins from each project to catapult you into the next one, and into the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. Because small wins create momentum. If you do this, you will not have a problem with motivation. You're not gonna have a problem with getting things done around your busy schedule, and you're gonna have a lot more fun along the way. I promise you. I am 1000% sure that you can execute on everything that we've just discussed. You're an incredibly smart person. This is not rocket science. We are not curing cancer, okay? But if you'd like a little help on this, we can get you started where you are with what you have using a structured step-by-step approach to making a portfolio of films using the resources that you already have, to include your busy schedule, right? Because time is a resource. We can show you how to optimize that limited time you got so that when you are spending time, it's on things that are really gonna move the needle for you, okay? If you're interested, check out the link below. If you are feeling rusty-dusty on the fundamentals of visual storytelling, check this video out right here. We discuss the fundamental principles of drama and visual storytelling, one and the same, okay? Two birds, one stone. When you have a really firm grasp of the fundamentals, trust me, you make your life a whole lot easier. I'll see you over there.